Welcome back to another wish haul, but slightly different. So I actually bought these wigs ages ago, like maybe 7 or 8 months ago, and I have opened a few. I mean, just to see the colour and to make sure that obviously all of them arrived. They did take quite a while to sort of finally all get to my address. Um, but yes, I've been meaning to do this video for ages. So I did actually buy some of these, which are like the wig caps, even though every single wig that I got had one with it. So this was a bit of a waste, but never mind. Sometimes you'd get one like that. Sometimes you'd get one like this, which was more of like a black sort of fishnet kind of wig cap. But let's delve in and see what colours I got. Oh yeah. Right, so this was a red one, or I call it more maroon. So this one had a fringe, and I've always wanted this sort of colour, so I thought let's go for it. I will show you of what the fringe originally looked like. It was horrendous. I mean, it wasn't a straight cut, it was more like bangs that came all the way. Anyway, I did cut it to make it a little bit better, which I'm hoping it does look slightly better. But yeah, nothing like what the picture actually depicted. Okay, so as you can see, this is the fringe bit. So I couldn't find anything else that was shorter underneath. Literally just this. I mean, what's going on here? There's like a huge gap. I couldn't find any more hair to like bring down. This is randomly from underneath, you know, and sort of needing the fringe to be there. And then I thought, oh, maybe it's like a nice sweeping fringe. And then when I tried to do that, I was like, oh, that doesn't look great because I still got this random bit here, which was a bit bizarre. So I'm going to try and cut it now and see if I can make it look any better. So you can sort of see I've already cut a little bit from underneath. But then I went to the top and I was like, it's not even sectioned correctly. So this is kind of where I want it to be. So as you can see, I'm actually going to have to cut this as well in order for it to sort of come down and distribute nicely. Well, that's what we're hoping for. Okay, well, it looks a bit better at least. So here is this beautiful one. I do love the colour. I think it looks cool. I'm very happy with the colour so far. So as you can see, what I've done to prepare my hair, because it's quite long, is I've just done a Dutch braid and I've really pulled out the edges because now I'm going to pin it to the back of my head as flat as I can. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't need to be neat, obviously. You just want it really flat, well, as flat as you can get it. I'm going to try this wig cap on and see what it looks like. No, it's like a little sock. Oh, it's double-ended. Oh. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that one. I think maybe we'll just wear this one. It might be easier. Ta-da! Don't I look amazing? All right, so let's go for this one and see what it looks like. Right. Well, um, yeah. So I can feel, obviously, there is a lot of hair that I'm having to try and hide at the moment. So I knew as soon as I put it on, it wasn't going to be incredible. You know, I thought I'm going to have to do something with this to make it look better. So, ready, steady. It always looks better if you've got some sort of like headband to go there as well. And I thought I'll do blue because I'm wearing navy and I think go really well. So yes, I do feel like I'm maybe 20 years old. But I do love the colour. I think this colour and navy actually goes like really well together. And obviously, if I was going to some like dress up party sort of thing, then you know I'd be more than happy to wear this because I like it and it's kind of cool. I am obviously very, very pale, so maybe I could get away with wearing it for Halloween and having a few vampire teeth as well. All right, let's see what colour we have got next. Ooh, I have forgotten what colours I ordered because it was such a long time ago. I am now maybe regretting that this is the only one I got with a fringe because I'm thinking you can at least do a bit more with having a fringe because I'm looking at this immediately and it just looks very, very fake, which we knew it would do because they're so cheap. But oh, look at that. Got some lovely curls at the bottom. That's beautiful. So I think, especially with these, I'm definitely going to have to be wearing like some sort of scarf or headband. I mean, you can see that there. It's a very straight cut. You can most certainly tell. But I mean, inside, look how well made it is. I mean, I'm quite impressed actually. And you do have like two hooks at the bottom as well if you need to tighten it. Obviously, I won't. If anything, I'll probably need the cap to be a bit bigger. So from here downwards looks quite nice. And then from here, not so much. Again, I think, ah, oh, damn it, if it had a fringe, it might, it might look a little bit better. So yes, I think you can tell possibly that I am wearing a wig. This is a really cool colour as well. I really do like this a lot. I always like to leave kind of like a little bit of something up here, but I am getting total like hippie vibes at the moment and I'm loving all of the curls. It's very pretty. It's really, this one has a lot more room at the back. It's actually managed to fit all of my hair underneath, which I'm really happy with because it seems to be quite stretchy just at this part. So it feels really secure as well. And yeah, they're just, it's cool. It's very cool. I like it. I like it. All right, next one. Oh, this is quite pinky. Oh yeah, and we've got another little cap. This will probably last me a lifetime. Did I get this colour? I don't remember getting this colour. Why did I get this colour? I don't think this is going to suit my skin tone. I think it's just, I think I might just look really, really washed out. I'm going to maybe put this with a more sort of colourful scarf, perhaps. Anyway, let's see. So again, the inside of this one, I think, is very, very well made. It's very nice and soft, and I think this is going to be quite stretchy as well. So hopefully it will fit over all of my hair. Oh no, I don't know if this is a good colour for me. I don't know actually. I'm not sure. I haven't made my mind up yet. I mean, obviously you've got a very obvious bit here as well. Oh wow. Right, let's see what I can do with this. I think the colour is slightly growing on me. I think it would look better perhaps if I did have a really, really bright kind of scarf or something, but I managed to find sort of a pink one. But I like these little bits here. The curls are, I think, even more curly than the other one actually. But yeah, I quite like it. It's kind of cool. Giving me kind of farm girl kind of vibes, I think. But again, this one is very, very comfortable. It did stretch all the way over the back part, which is quite nice. So it doesn't feel like too bulky, and there's enough hair to sort of cover the back part. The first wig, the maroon one, I just felt it was quite sparse, the hair. I don't know if it was just because it was dead straight, but it just felt very, very thin. And so I think you could really sort of tell that you've got the wefts at the back in the wig. But anyway, yeah, this one's quite cool. Oh, it's like mint green and very dark roots. I'm not quite sure what that's going to look like on me. Some of these wigs look so much better like on the mannequin doll. Oh, these get stuck to like everything. Oh, interesting. We have some random paper. That's nice. Oh, look at that though. Excited to try this one on. Wow. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Again though, oh, I wish it had a fringe. Now, none of these have sizes, so when you're on Wish, it's not like, oh, are you a small cap, a medium, or a large? It's just kind of one hopefully fits all. I have been quite lucky at the moment that all of these are fitting over my head, but I think if I didn't have any hair, this probably would be quite big. I know they've got the hooks at the back to tighten it in, but I don't know if it would like tighten it enough to actually help. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, let's try and make this better. When I say I'm making these wigs better, I'm not making them incredibly better, just kind of wearable for like a party or something. Of course, I had to be filming this on like the windiest day in England. And I've got a very old, as you can see, fireplace here. And I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's a lot of wind whipping down. And sometimes I can hear the windows shaking. So I do apologise for any of the background noises. I do find sometimes it does get in your eye. It can be a little bit uncomfortable. But this is a really cool colour. I don't know what party I'd wear it to and what outfit I could possibly wear this with. But it's really cool. Plus, I think you'd have to drink with a straw. I'm not sure eating would be an option either, but still, I'm having so much fun trying these all on. But yes, I've got nowhere to wear them just yet, though. I will one day, definitely. So as you can see, you can play around with some of these. You know, maybe you can tie a little bit back or have some extra little bits down and then the top back, or you could probably do quite a lot, but I just don't want to tangle it up too much. Don't forget, it is synthetic hair. So this might only last like 2 parties. Because if you imagine, what we'd say, go to a party and it's like 5 or 6 hours long, and you're moving around and maybe you're dancing, this synthetic hair will get tangled very, very quickly. Yeah, you know, you can take a brush or something with you. But then, of course, you've always got to start very, very slowly from the bottom. You can't just start from here and yank down because it would just pull out all of the hair. So extra care is definitely needed in order to look after these. And I mean, I've got some of my mannequin dolls' heads, so I can just put the wigs on at night time just to store it. If I have got a party I'm going to the next day, just brush it out, you know, just so it's sort of ready for the next day. Because these curls, they do get stifled a little bit if they're all sort of crumpled in a bag. So I think the more that they're out for longer, if you have got an event coming up, then, you know, and also with your fingers, if you just curl it slightly in the way that it's meant to go, that will just hold it in a little bit better as well. And if you are storing these in the bag, I would just sort of brush it through lightly with my hands, and then I would actually circle my hands round because you want to keep that curl. So I'm going to curl it all the way in and then just put it in the top cap like so. So you've just kind of got it a little bit more neater, because getting it in the bag can be difficult. And then always put the head bit first So that's going to go straight down to the bottom of the bag to fit in, because some of these bags are quite little, you know, for the amount of hair that they've got. And the curls can sometimes get in the way, so I find that that's just a little bit easier. Have I got any more? Oh my gosh, I got loads. I think this is the last one. Oh, that's similar. Oh no, it's, well, yeah, no, this is more sort of green. Oopsie. Let's have a look. Oh, I think it's all green, so there's no root colour on this one, I don't think. Oh, I think this one's got a fringe. Oh, it does. Awesome. Let's see if the fringe is better than the maroon one that I first got. Okay. Ooh, it does look quite long, the fringe. That's very tight. So that hasn't actually gone over the whole of my head. This is probably, oh yeah. I've been lucky with the others. Oh wow, that fringe is, wow. That's a long fringe. Is it the same colour all the way down? Yeah. Oh, I do like the colour. That is cool. Yeah, let's do something with fringe, shall we? Well, I think this is definitely like a 70s kind of fringe where it goes. I tried to put all of it on one side and it didn't work, but this is cool. I like this one as well. I managed to wiggle it a little bit further down and it's almost covering it now. Almost. Oh, I actually think this one is my favourite. I did love the colours on the others, but this is cool. And actually the fringe is kind of all right. I'm moving around and it doesn't move too much. It's not like poking them in the eye or anything. So I'm quite happy with this one. Now I need some 70s party that I can go to. I have to admit, I mean, obviously you can tell they're wigs, but I'm quite impressed considering they were only what, like 14 to 18 pounds. Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. So I recommend any of these, but perhaps maybe not the very first one. Yeah, the maroon one was pretty horrendous with the fringe because the picture did show that it was straight across, and then obviously when I got it, they were all the way down here, which maybe you can do something with, but I thought I'm probably just going to chop it off. And yeah, and then the hair did feel like there just wasn't enough, but it might be fine if you haven't got much hair underneath or you've got fine hair. You might be able to get away with it. But I mean, apart from that, well, Wish, I have to say, I think you've done pretty well. So I had a lot of fun trying all of those on, and I hope you did too. So fingers crossed, if you do need a wig for some sort of event in the future, you can try one of these. They're pretty cool and play around, trying to make it look less like a wig.